Looking at boarding this step out. So what the plan is to put a bit of wood across here, a bit down here, and then along the back, just to box it out so it's like it's just not bare metal. And then on the base here, the plan is to put a mat, wipe your feet mat. So hopefully that'll look quite cool. I've just used my trusty Hammerite to give the step a coat of paint. So I chipped off all the old adhesive just with a chisel and a hammer, a few little bits of exposed metal, so I just thought why not give it a good lick of paint and protect it for years to come. So that's what you see there. This is all going to be boxed out with wood anyway, so not going to see it, but it's peace of mind to know that that's protected for at least the next, well, according to this, 8 years. But we'll see if the van lasts that long. So we're just lining up the steps, so we cut these bits of wood. And we're just going to basically make up a step. We've just been trimming them down to size to make sure that they sit flush here. And we just need to finish this corner piece up, and then that'll be the step boxed up. I'm just going to stick on the bits of wood to box out the step. Job done. So I want to treat the floor. This is only regular plywood, so it's not treated or weathered or anything like that. So just in case there's any condensation that does occur, and then I don't want the wood absorbing it and going mouldy over time. So we're still affected by coronavirus, so I can't really go out to the shops and buy any paint. So luckily I've got some fence paint in the shed, which I'm just going to use to give the floor a coat of paint, just to protect it and give it that extra, just as a precaution really. We've got the floor in now, so we just offered it up and it fits pretty nice. So we're going to go along. We've got the battens marked out on the floor still, so we're going to go along and do a few pilot holes for the screws and screw the floor down in place. So I only want to pilot hole through the plywood, which is 9mm, so I've just got a load of insulation tape and wrapped it around the drill bit, which is to act as a bit of a stopper at about 9mm down the drill bit. So I've just used some insulation tape that I had lying around, and that's going to act as a stopper on the drill bit there. So we've got one person going around piloting the floor, then I'm going to follow with the countersink. Drilled and countersunk holes ready for screws. To screw the floor down to the battens, I'm just using these 4x25mm wood screws. I've got 9mm ply floor, 25mm screw, so 16mm of it into the batten, which is a good amount. It's definitely not going to hit the metal floor of the van. Mess in here at the moment, but the floor is all screwed down now, so it's ready for lino. One thing I'm assured is that none of the screw heads are protruding, so they're all flush or sub-flush of the wood. so the countersinks will help to do that. So when the lino goes on, there'll be no lumps and bumps in it, and all the floor is level as well. The step is all boxed out now as well, and ready for the mat to go on and carpet. And I'll show you that when that's going down. I'm going to leave the lino and the final touches on the floor for as late as possible, because I'm going to be carpeting in here and doing electrical connections and stuff, so it's just going to get dirty. So just to protect the floor for as long as possible, I'm just going to leave it until one of the last jobs, or leave it as late as I can leave it anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.